They say we're in a mental health epidemic, which I feel like is befitting, except for the scale of it. It's more of a pandemic, which is defined as the widespread occurrence of an infectious disease across a country or the globe. And it's global, it's worldwide, this mental health crisis. The magnitude, the scale of it, the way in which these thoughts and emotions and behaviors are affecting us as a people. It's spreading. But infectious disease, that's an interesting term to utilize in regards to mental health. Infectious diseases, they spread through a contagion, which is the way the disease communicates from one person to the next through close contact. It's contagious, but mental health is not contagious, right? You see, in psychology, they speak about something called an emotional contagion, which is the unconscious synchronization of emotions. It's the way that we mimic through verbal, physiological, and behavioral cues, allowing us to feel what they feel. And we do that through something called mirror neurons. The brain is comprised of neurons, but there's a particular type of neuron called mirror neurons that are located in the premotor cortex or the inferior parietal lobe. And what those are is when you engage in an activity or you see someone else engaging in an activity and you know their intention, those mirror neurons will reflect that of the mirror neurons in the other person. It happens in adults and infants alike. You see, an infant, their mirror neurons will become activated and reflect that of a caregiver or parent, their behavior, their affect, their body language, allowing the infant to learn. It allows for emotional bonding. It allows for us as a people to predict, to recognize a threat, and to practice empathy. And it's also the reason why emotions are contagious. You could become infected with their mood, with their thoughts, with their symptoms. It could spread. And because you could become infected, because it's contagious, you have to be very careful about the company you keep, about who you let in your inner circle. If you're surrounding yourself with people that are toxic, that are drama, that are hating, that have a negative outlook on life, that are pessimistic, that are filled with symptoms, that live in the pollution and refuse to get into the solution, that ruminate, that co-ruminate, you could catch what they got. They could affect your mood, your symptoms, your outlook. Sometimes we have to maintain boundaries. But because we're in a pandemic and so many people are struggling with these things, we run the risk of pushing everyone away, reclusing back, drawing the shades, because we don't want what they have. But we're not designed to be alone. Isolation, loneliness, it increases the death rate of suicide 5-fold. We're designed to connect, to be a part of. And so then we